Today we are tackling my blushes. I have exactly 100 blushes between powders, creams, liquids. We have a lot. I intend, or at least I'm going to try to whittle this down a decent amount so that we can start over fresh. I have some blushes in here that I've had for a long time that I've not been using that I really could let go of. We have this drawer and we have this drawer. We're also going to be decluttering my bronzers. I used to have these in with the highlighters, but then I thought, I thought they fit better in with the blushes. So we're going to be doing that today. I have 10 bronzers. So we're going to start with bronzers and then we're going to move into blushes. And just like what I did with the highlighters, once I'm done decluttering everything, I'm going to pull everything out, clean the drawers really good, reorganize. We have Vacay Mode by Ardell. I will be hanging on to this one. This is such a beautiful, just kind of neutral warm bronzer. I like to mix the two shades together. It looks so beautiful. This one I'm going to declutter. This is from Wet n Wild. It is the Live, Laugh, Hug Heart Bear. This is part of their Care Bear collaboration. It's a pretty shade, but it's a little too light for me. It doesn't really show up on my skin tone really well. So I'm going to go ahead and pass this along. Almost forgot my basket for my declutters. I'm also going to declutter this one from Giove. It is a Sun Glow Shimmer Bronzer. This one I got from Shop Miss A. I really enjoyed it at first. It's a very kind of glowy highlighter. Just gives your skin this very pretty bronzy glow. But it does not perform the way it did when I first got it. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and let this one go. I will be keeping the one from LYS. This is the No Limits Matte Bronzer in Harmony. It's medium. I got this out of a BoxyCharm. I wasn't sure at first if this was going to work for me. I thought maybe the shade might be too light, but it actually works really well for me. It looks really beautiful. It gives me a very soft bronzy glow, especially right now, like in the winter, fall months when it's cooler. My skin tone is a little bit lighter than it is in the summer. This is beautiful. I will also be keeping from Wet n Wild. This is the Color Icon Bronzer in What Shady Beaches. The most beautiful bronzy glow. I love this one. So pretty. This one from ColourPop I will be decluttering. It's the Super Shock Bronzer in Dream Vacay. It's supposed to be a matte bronzer. My biggest issue with this one, it blends well. It blends beautifully, but it takes so much to build up. Like I have to put like 5 layers of this on just for it to show up on my skin. It's so kind of sheer in the way that it applies. Not a terrible product, but when I put on my bronzer, I want it to blend right on out. I do not want to have to layer 10 layers on for it to get to show up. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and declutter this one. This one I love. This came out of a BoxyCharm. It's from Kinder Beauty. The Kind Bronze in Tranquil Tan. The way that this one looks, the pattern reminds me a lot of the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzers. This one blends beautifully. It's so buttery on the skin. It gives me such a beautiful bronzy glow. I love this one. This one I'm going to declutter. I just got this one. This was in my recent Shop Miss A Black Friday haul. And you guys, it's supposed to be a bronzer. This is not a bronzer. When I blend this out, it looks straight white on the skin. Like I just put a white powder. There was no kind of bronziness to this whatsoever at all. I tried using it under my eyes to see if maybe it would work as like a brightening powder. This is just terrible. It does absolutely nothing. We're going to get rid of this. Thankfully, I only paid $1 for it. I'm also going to declutter this one. This is the Fantasy Maker Bronzer from Wet n Wild. The shade is in Dusted Dawn. It's pretty. I love the way this one blends onto the skin. It's just a little bit too light for me. I need something a little bit deeper. Pretty bronzer, just not the right tone. And then the last one I will be keeping. This one is from Viseart. Bronze Noisette. I'm not exactly sure if that's the shade name or if that's the formula. But this one looks really, really pretty on the skin. I really enjoy this one. Blends beautifully, gives me a nice bronzy glow. I like this one. We actually divided those in half. I got rid of half and I kept half. All right, now let's move into our blushes. The first one here, this one I will be keeping. This is the Eyelid Revolution. This is part of their Princess collaboration sets. I got these strictly for the packaging. Moana is my second favorite Disney princess. Born to Voyage. This one though is actually a really, really beautiful blush. It's a really pretty pink tone and it has kind of like little gold undertone sparkles to it. This one is beautiful. We have my Mora Cosmetics blushes. These, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it on camera, but they have little butterflies and flowers embossed in them. So pretty. These are the ombre blushes. This one is in Orange Blossom. And then this one is in Bella Pink. These are so beautiful. I've been wanting to pick up some more of these shades. I might do that next time they have a sale. I'm also going to be keeping this one from Shop Miss A. This is the Lumi Blush in So Close. This leaves this beautiful kind of a glow to the skin. Oh, wait, you know what? Actually, this is not performing the way it did when I first got it. This used to be a really beautiful, glowy kind of a bronzer. Red with just a little bit of glow to it. Yeah, that's not performing like it used to. That sucks because this was such a beautiful blush, but I guess it's time to say goodbye. I will be keeping all of my ColourPop Heart blushes. This one is in Text Me. This is part of their Valentine's Day collections. These blushes are so beautiful. This one is in Forever Yours. Oh, such a gorgeous, like corally pink. Beautiful. This one is Love Me Not. Gorgeous, beautiful red. And then this one is Baby Cakes. This is a kind of a cool toned plum. So pretty. Do I want to keep my Essence the blush in Befitting? Oh, I haven't really been reaching for this. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and let that go. I bought this one because I heard so many amazing reviews. Taylor Wynn, a few other YouTubers were talking about how beautiful this particular shade was. I like it, but I feel like it's just a little bit too light for me. I don't ever really pull it. It's one of those things I got because it was trending, but I don't really use it, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter this one. This one from Beauty Bay, their powder blush in coral, I will be keeping. It's just a beautiful corally pink. This is stunning. In the back here, all of these are ColourPop blushes, just from like different collections. This one is from the Pop Art collection in Retro. Oh, that's so pretty. These two were Ulta exclusives, I think. This one is Interstellar. Just beautiful. Let me see here. I haven't pulled these two in a while. What do I think? You know what? I think I'm going to declutter this one. I have something similar in the heart blushes that I'm more likely going to pull. I have not pulled this one. God, I don't even know when. It's pretty, but yeah, we're going to let that one go. This one I think I'm going to hang on to. Meteorite. Let's go on ahead and give that a swatchy swatch just to make sure. Yeah, that one I'm going to keep, I think. It's feeling a little more powdery than usual. And again, like I said, I haven't used those in a while. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and let that one go too. The formula is like kind of off now. It's like extremely more powdery than it usually is. So that's where some of these blushes I have had for so long, and I have so many that I tend to forget about them. About doing declutters like this is that you get to go through your collection, you see the products that you haven't used for a while, and then, you know, it's easier to get rid of things and pare things down. This one I will not be getting rid of. This is Toffee Cake. Oh my God. Such a beautiful, like, bricky red. This one is stunning. These two from House Labs will be keeping. This is when the brand was still with Amazon, so this particular format is no longer available, you know, since they rebranded. But these are beautiful. It is the 2D Gel Powder All Over Rouge Blushes. This one is in Bellini. Oh God, absolutely freaking stunning. And then this one is Spritz. It's a really pretty kind of a soft pinky red. These are gorgeous. There haven't been any actual blush launches, I don't think, since the rebranding. There has been highlighters and bronzers. I'm looking forward to seeing what comes out in 2023. I'll be keeping my two baked blushes from Milani. This one is Luminoso. That one is a classic OG blush. And then this one is Coco Felicita. This one is a really pretty, like, brown, kind of glowy blush. I don't really have anything else in my collection like this one. Beautiful. Hanging on to this one. These two I'm going to declutter. These have made it through 4 or 5 declutters. These are the Cover FX monochromatic or monochrome blushes. I've held on to these for so long, but I do not use them. I have not been pulling them at all. We have Spiced Cinnamon. You have a matte blush, and then you have kind of a glowy one that you can use as a highlighter. You can mix them together. Just never miss. And then this one is Mojave Mauve. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and declutter these. This one I will be hanging on to. This is from I Love Revolution. It is the Peach and Glow. It's kind of like a face palette. Blush over here, highlighter over here. It just kind of gradiates from here to there. This one is absolutely beautiful. I wish it smelled like peach, like that, the peach highlighter, but it doesn't. Missed opportunity. This is beautiful. I'm going to keep this. I think I might move this to my highlighter drawer, though. Should I? No, I'll keep it in this drawer. Man, this one feels so creamy. I will also be keeping my blushes from, what is this? Be Perfect. These are the Scorched blushes. These are so beautiful. Fever, which is a beautiful kind of a glowy wine purple. Stunning. And then this one, this is my favorite. This is Magma. Glowy, coppery orange. Beautiful. These two I'm going to declutter. These are the Tres Luce Beauty Ready to Bounce blushes. I kept these from my last declutter. I wanted to work with them a little bit more, but they just don't work for me. I find them to be really hard. Like, they're not very creamy. They don't blend very well. This one is Girls Night. It's a red, but it blends out to a straight pink. Very disappointing. And then this one is Vacation, which is an actual pink, but both shades blend out to the same shade. Disappointing. Moving into this basket, I will be keeping my two Ulzzangmas. These are the Soul Made Sunlight Love Blushers. I'll be hanging on to these. This one is Sunset Clouds, which is a really pretty matte pink. These are so beautiful. This one is Orange Sunny. This is a very pretty warm toasty orange, one of my favorites in my entire collection. We're also going to hang on to the Alva flower blushers. These are also from Ulzzangmas. Unfortunately, these I believe have been discontinued. Water Lily, which is the flower blusher. This one I believe is one of these is a glowy, one of them is a matte. So the flower ones, these are the glowy ones, and then the fruit blusher and Sweet Peach. This one is the matte. These are beautiful. Like I said, I do believe they've been discontinued. I will be decluttering this one from e.l.f. in Always Cherry Primer Infused Shimmer Blush. I have held on to this for so long, but you guys, I never pull it. I have not pulled this once since the last declutter. I have so many other blushes that have come into my collection with similar tones to this that I just love more. Let this one go. I'll be hanging on to this one from Winky Lux. It is the Sunset Glow Ombre Blush. This one is Blush to Highlighter Ombre. Beautiful. This one from Amuse, Perfect Bliss. This has been one of my favorite blushes in my collection for like the last couple of years. What do I think? Do I want to keep hanging on to this one? Yes, I do believe I do. This is a beautiful, warm, toasty blush. It has just a little bit of glow. Beautiful, still performs the same. And this is only $1. I'll also be hanging on to my Juvia's Place blushes. I think they're still available. I'm not sure. But they have not released any new shades of these. Now they have the duo blushers. But you have Serafina. Beautiful. Corally orange. Really pretty. And then this one is Bella. This one is kind of a bricky orange. Has a little bit of kind of brick red orangeness to it. This formula is just gorgeous. I'm also going to be hanging on to my CoverGirl True Blend So Flushed and Hot Frenzy. This is a gorgeous, rich red, so freaking pigmented. You want to go in with this one with a light hand. Also going to be hanging on to Hermosa Rosa. This is from Alamar Cosmetics. This is part of that Encanto collaboration. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a butterfly imprinted in this. This is a beautiful blush. This one from e.l.f. I'm going to keep. This one is in Brick Red. Gorgeous red powder matte blush. Keeping that one. This one I'm going to declutter though. This is from Wet n Wild. It just says blush. Is there a shade name? Lost in the Crowd. This is from the Fantasy Makers as well. It's pretty, but I don't ever use it. And I have other blushes in similar tones that I'm more likely to gravitate to and also perform a little bit better. So we're going to go ahead and declutter this one. Kiko Milano Festival Glow 3D Blush in Rosy Sand. It says it is a blush, but this one performs more like a deep highlighter. It's really pretty though. What do I think? Oh, that is gorgeous. Do you see that? I'm going to keep this, but I'm going to move this to my highlighter drawer. With that glow, yeah, that performs more like a highlighter, but we are going to keep it. I will be keeping my Kiko Milano Wonder Woman Starlight Blush in Athena Strategy. As you guys know, I bought this strictly for the packaging. Oh my god, this particular one is absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous red with just a little bit of glow. Beautiful, and it smells really good too. I'm also going to be hanging on to all of my Kimchi Chick blushes. These two are the Thaler blushes. This one is in Mercedes R. Look at this one. That super bright pink, super rich orange, beautiful. And then this one is Cheeky. You have two soft matte pinks in here. And then this one was part of the Kimchi Chick and Trixie Mattel collaboration. BRB, BR Blush in Pink Era. This one is similar to this one, but as you can see, the tones are just different enough. Like they're not exactly the same, so I'm going to go ahead and hang on to both. And then all three of these are from Kiko Milano. This one is the Dolce Diva Baked Blush in Better Coral. This is part of their summer collection last year. Do we want to keep this? I've kept this through a couple of declutters. You know what? I am going to go ahead and hang on to it a little bit longer. It is really beautiful. And this one is a Holiday Fable Longwear Hydra Blush in Elegant Rose. This was their holiday collection year before last, I believe. Do we want to hang on to this one? The embossing is so pretty. What do I think? You know what? I'm going to put this in the maybe pile. I'm not sure yet. And then this one is the Holiday Gems Plush Suede Blush Under the Mistletoe. This one may have been from the year before, and the Festival Glow may have been from last year, but look at that. Do you see that? So pretty. Oh, that's stunning. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep this one, but I'm going to go ahead and declutter this one. We are done with the top drawer. Now we're going to move into the second drawer. All of these back here are cream blushes. Some of them are Super Shocks. Some of them are just regular cream blushes. These three I will be keeping, as well as this one. These two are part of the Tinkerbell collection. This one is in Magic Moon. This one is my favorite of the two. Darling. This one has kind of a red coppery glow to it. Beautiful. This one is in Georgette. This is a brighter, kind of a coppery red. And then this one is in Chamomile. So pretty. One thing I noticed about 2022 is I started getting more into like cream and liquid blushes, less into powder blushes. This one is from Mora. This one, the Love Heat Cream Blush in I Want You. Definitely will be hanging on to this one. All of these are my Profusion cream blushes. These two are part of that Boba collection. You have Terrific. I love the Profusion cream blushes. They're so pretty. And then this one is Best Tea. So pretty. This one is from the Full Bloom collection, Hibiscus. Also from the Full Bloom collection, Rose Petal. This one is beautiful. Very deep, rich, toasty shade. This one is gorgeous. This one is from Tower 28. I picked this up during the Sephora VIB sale. I've been wanting to try these for a while. This one is in Beach Please, or this is the Beach Please formula in Golden Hour. This one is more balmy in texture, but I do want to work with it a little bit more, so we're going to hang on to this. Then we have this one from Lila B. B Darling Divine Duo Lip and Cheek. It's really, really pretty, but like I never, ever pull it out. Like I kind of forget that it's in here, probably because the packaging is so small. This is what this one looks like. Color is starting to look a little funky. Do I want to keep this? I don't know. The shade is really, really beautiful. Okay, you know what? That is not blending out very well. and it is looking a little bit funky in texture, so we're going to go ahead and let this one go. I will be hanging on to this one from Patrick Ta. This is the Double Take Cream and Powder Blush, and she's vibrant. In this one, you have a cream and a powder. The cream is on the top, and they have a little divider there, and then the powder blush is on the bottom. The shades are the same, it's just different formulas. This one I'm going to declutter. This is from Flower Beauty. I have hung on to this for so long, but I never use it. It's time to let this one go. I will be keeping this one from Believe Beauty in Tropical Sunset. Beautiful cream blush. The tone of this one is stunning. This one reminds me a lot of the Lila B one that I did declutter. This one from Bare Mutals, the Bronzer. This is in Kiss of Rose. This is a blush and bronzer. I only use this as a blush. This one is beautiful. Gorgeous red with just a little bit of like bronzy gold glow to it. This one is stunning. This one I'm going to declutter. I'm just going to go ahead and trash this. This is from e.l.f. The Jelly Pop Flush Blush. I did love this for a while, but it's starting to separate and look kind of weird. I think it's time to just go on ahead and just trash this one. Say goodbye. Such a beautiful formula, but yeah, it's time. We have the AOA Studio Cherry Blossom Powder Blushes. I will be keeping 3 and decluttering 1. I will be keeping Kyoko. I'm probably be saying these names wrong, but beautiful soft pink. And I'm going to declutter. This shade is in Yorokobi. It's beautiful, but the issue is that it's just too light for my skin tone. It barely shows up at all. So I'm going to declutter this one. This one is my favorite of the 4. This is Raku. Beautiful, warm, bronzy peach. This one is stunning. And then the last one is Shure. Beautiful pinky peach. My camera was starting to overheat, so I went on ahead and I stepped away, folded a load of laundry while it was cooling down, and now we are back. Where were we? We finished these. The LYS Higher Standard Satin Matte Cream Blush in Epic. This is beautiful. One of my favorite cream blushes in my entire collection. We will not be getting rid of this one. I realized that we skipped this whole basket and went right into here. This one from Half Caked American Pie. Do I want to keep this one? I like the formula. It's kind of balmy. The tone, or the shade rather, is not quite what I thought. I thought it was going to be a rich red, but it's actually more of a pink. It's beautiful though. I'm going to go ahead and hang on to it a little bit longer. This one though, I'm going to declutter. This is from I Love Revolution. This is one of the blush cheek shots. There's a little like sponge in here. You just kind of, what you do is you shake it up and then you dip it in there and then apply it that way. I don't really like this formula. I will be hanging on to my AOA Studio Color Flush liquid lipsticks. These are beautiful. These 2 I'm going to declutter, and actually this one as well. These 2 are from ColourPop. I've held on to these for a couple of declutters. I wanted to work with them a little more, but these are just not very pigmented. I don't really like them very much. They're Blush Sticks and Picnic Time and Coastal Drive. I'm going to go ahead and declutter these. I'm also going to declutter this one from Kiko Milano. I have loved this one, but I've had it for so long, and it's starting to separate. It's not doing what it's supposed to be, and I'm pretty sure it's probably on the verge of expiring, so I'm going to let this one go. This one from Milani, the Cheek Kiss and Coral Crush. What do I think? I've held on to this one for a while, too. Very balmy formula. You know what? I'm going to let this one go. It's feeling kind of oily. It's not feeling the same way. We're gonna go ahead and declutter this one. I haven't pulled this one out either in probably like a year. These 4 I'm going to keep. These are newer to my collection. These are the Plush Blushes from AOA Studio. They're liquid blushes that kind of look like nail polishes in the way that you apply them. They're so beautiful. The formulas blend out beautifully. When you use like a stippling brush and blend it on, it's so pretty, and they're very long wearing. This one is in Alto. And then we have Nimbo. This is a beautiful, rich, toasty, orangey shade. Stratus. This one I wasn't sure about at first. It's a very cool toned, deeper, plummy purple, but blended out on the cheek. It's so beautiful. It's not like super, super intensely pigmented. It's gorgeous. And then this one is Cumulus. Moving on to this basket, I'm going to be keeping both of my Profusion Blush Hour cream blushes. This is from She Glam. It's just too pretty. I don't shop from She Glam anymore, but this shade is just, it's beautiful. I don't have anything really like this tone in my collection. It's really funny though, as you can see, the packaging is identical. It's very obvious that both of these brands got this packaging from the same place. I'm also going to be hanging on to all of my Hush blushes from AOA Studio. These are cream blushes. We have Cozy. Definitely going to hang on to these. Shy. This one is my favorite, Charm. This is a deep, rich red. This one blends on the cheek red. Doesn't turn pink. It blends a true red. Cupid and Bloom. This one is such a pretty intense, like bright fuchsia, almost pink. Gorgeous. And then these over here are ColourPop collectible blushes, or ones that I've kept from different collections. I bought them strictly for collecting. I don't remember if I showed these during my summer collection declutter, so I'll go ahead and show them real quick now. These are part of the Disney Designer collection. These go along with the highlighters that I showed you in the highlighter video. We have Enchanted Mirror. This is Belle shade. Oh, these are so pretty. Fortunately, they have been discontinued. Kissing a Frog. This one is a Toasty Mauve. This is Tiana. Oh god, these are so pretty. Rapunzel, Floating Lights. Very, very soft lavendery pink. And then this was Esmeralda. This is one of my favorites. Court of Miracles. Beautiful, soft red. These two are from the Powerpuff Girls collection. Saving the World. And then this one is Fighting Crime. These two are from the Milan collection. I don't really like these tones. They're both like very taupey kind of browns, but I kept them for the packaging. When you put them together, they make like a full scene like that. We have Matchmaker and Good Luck Charm. These two were from the Tropical Hello Kitty collaboration. Island Shine. These are just beautiful. And then Aloha Honey. And then the very last two, these are part of the Sailor Moon collection. I love how these are shifty. This is from the Moon. And then Cat's Eye. And that is everything. I'm going to do a final count, pull everything out, clean all the drawers, all the little baskets and everything, and then put everything back. Drawers are clean and organized. I started out with 100 all together. I decluttered 27 and I am left with 73. Still a lot, but I think everything looks so much better now. I put my bronzers here. If I should get some more blushes in, then I may move the bronzers back up here. But for now, I am liking how everything is looking. I do have space for more products. So yeah, I am happy with this declutter. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to give the video a thumbs up. It really does help the channel. If you're new to the channel and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing, join my little family, and make sure you tap the bell so you don't miss a thing. You can also follow me on my other socials. I'm on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. Be safe, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.